Well, this is definitely gonna be my last account, and I won't share it to you. But this definitely will be my last account, as my other account got banned again. Why do I get reported? Like, I don't cheat, guys. But if you do cheat, don't cheat. It's also 12 in the morning. It's April 15. 1 minute ago, it was April 14, but that's just weird because I just handled my phone. I did my chores earlier, and this is the time to record my game. It's a really bad game. You know why it's a bad game? Because it's a bullet game. It's a bullet game, so don't judge me. Again, I'm not the top bullet player. I'm more of a analyze kind of guy. And it's 12 a.m., so I really gotta lower my voice down. People are sleeping at this time. So, yeah, I played in a tournament in Naga Camarines Norte, and I placed 17 out of 86. That is very disappointing, especially that I am a player of Camarines Norte. So I will strive to do better from this on. I also lost to a grade 6. Gapas is his last name, so Gapas or Future Andre. If you beat Gapas, you gotta remind this in this video, so I can I can feel the anger deep inside. So I did lost to grade 6. I'm grade 9 now, and I lost 2 games. I was hoping I'd lost only one. I'd lose only one, but I blundered my second loss. I was completely winning, but enough backstory. All I learned from that tournament is that I can do better. Definitely, I was in a bus for 3 hours. I didn't get that much food to eat, and I really was lonely as my friends were in a car, and I was literally in the bus for 3 hours straight. And mentality and mental health issues is coming up, but I just gotta be strong and play more. And I will also be focusing on the variations of the Karakan, as I am very much struggling with such variations. Also the Sicilian. I will play the Sicilian and more variations of the Sicilian, as it is really deep and wide opening. So enough of the backstory of what happened to me this past couple of weeks. We shall now enter the analysis of this game. So I played. I wait. I was right here. E4. Remember this. Remember this is a bullet game. So this is really hard to analyze or look back on, as we played very much fast. A knight of 3, knight c6, and now bishop c4. Already moved 3, bishop c5. We are out of opening theory, and I played d4. Okay, here I muscle memory. I always play like c3 or c3 d4 or knight c3 c3 d3 bishop e3 or bishop or knight c3 d3 casting bishop e3, ganun that kind of variations. But here, like muscle memory, I just had to do this, and now knight is d4, and now c3. Already a miss. I played this because in this variation, in this line, I did not like such variation, even though if it's equal, kind of equal, as I outright lose a pawn, and I did not see this variation. Remember, I am playing a bullet game, so this is not, you can't really think that hard and long if you don't know theory in your, you have 1 minute in your clock. So yeah, c3 was played. I will get my theory better now next time. Knight takes f3, queen takes f3, and now queen to f6, trying to trade queens to, well, get your position ahead. Because if you are in up a pawn, up a queen, up a bishop, up a knight, up a rook, anything you're up in the position, you should probably trade more pieces so that the game would less be hard. Like d2, queen eg3 was recommended by this engine. I don't know if the supercomputer or super engines like this queen e3, but I do think this is the best move. But here for me, I just wanted to develop my pieces. Did not eat d6, and now castle to kingside. It's a mistake, apparently. b4 was wanted by the engine, and if you play bishop to b6, you would want to play queen to g3 or bishop b3. And after queen takes, knight f6. Wait, pawn takes is wanted by this engine. I don't really know about that. So knight f6, let's say, and knight c4, b6, and then like rook g1, things like that. Very crazy lines. So casting kingside is a bad move, and h6 submits for white as this is just completely free. Engine says knight, then before a5 or bishop e6 and things like that is winning as you are up a pawn. Okay, h3 again a mistake for me because I do not really care. I just want to trade. I can trade, but I want development in exchange for trading. So queen g6 is a miss. And now b4. I play b4 and now knight f6. A blunder. You know, this is a bullet game, so I do understand this this type of blunders as it is a bullet game. So b takes, d takes, and now bishop a3. Attacking the pawn, bishop b6, knight b3, and now bishop to b7. Right here, rook e1 was wanted, and now b6, rook fe1 still is recommended, defending the weak pawn. So knight bishop to b7, and then, oops, I played rook fe1. I didn't want bishop b5 check, I don't know why. Casting king side, and now rook to a b1. It's a bad move. As queen f5 check, forcing a queen trade as you are up a piece. You should just trade the queens, but I did not do that. Instead, I played rook a b1, and now after queen h7, bad move, as queen rook to d7 was better. You will see why rook to d7 was better and not that move. Now you've already seen it. The explosion. Bishop knight takes c5. It is at first glance a a hard move to find. As you can see, I'll show you. After 2 seconds of thought, I took the knight. See, isn't that crazy? Like, you took the knight that early. With 2 seconds of thought, I took the knight. A brilliant move. Knight takes c5. What's the point? After bishop takes c5, my plan was bishop takes d5 and just opening up the king side position. As you can see, the king is kind of naked in this queen side area, and because of that, it is +3. And it also am leading in development. And even if I did give the piece back, I am very happy with such position where his rooks is sleeping and my bishops are just lasering the vicinity. So g5 is played by the opponent. The knight is completely free, but I did not took it. Remember, it's a bullet game, so I did not took it. Queen to e2. I missed that because I was playing fastly because of course it's a bullet game. Knight takes e4, a bad move. Queen takes e4 was much better. Try to trade the moves queens actually, so that the attack would lessen. Okay. Knight takes e4, and now rook takes b7, the second brilliant move. The idea of rook takes b7 was that after king takes, there is bishop to e7, and let's say you move your rook up, there's bishop a6, and after king a8, there will be queen to b5, knight d6, queen takes d7, and if you push your pawn, there's queen takes c6 check, king move, and queen takes, and if you move your king, there's rook to b1 check, move, and mate. That's the idea of rook takes b7. But after king takes b7, I played bishop to a6 because I did not thought of such variation where knight d6 would also be played. Just to avoid that, now bishop a6, queen to a8, queen takes e5. That's very weird, as you can see. I also am low in time. Remember, it's a bullet game. It's hard to think, okay? Bishop takes d6, queen takes e5, bishop takes e5, and this is completely winning for white as it's a bishop pair versus a rook. Come on, it's bishop pair versus a rook. What are you expecting? Bishop to b5, to e6, bishop to c4, to e8, and then king f1. Supporting the position, and now you can remove your pieces from there. And just try to better your position overall, as you are at 2 bishops is better than a rook. Again, that's why you gotta think. Even though it's a bullet game, I should have thought of this. But I played bishop to a6 check first, and now king to c6. But I played queen b5 check. And why I said but? Because I played bishop to e7. Remember, I am low in time now here. I think it was around like 20 seconds. I don't know. Queen b3 was first mate in 9. If you took the bishop, there is going to be 4 check, king to c6, bishop to b5 check, king to d5. If oops, where the hell did I go? Oops. If you, what do I call this? Check. Wait. I lost myself. I am very sleepy. Sorry guys. I pardon you for such sleepyhead. Queen b3 check, king takes c5, queen to b4 check, king to c6, bishop to b5 check. If you go here, it will be made to bishop e4, bishop d7, bishop e4, queen a6, queen b5. It's mate. So you have to go to queen d5, bishop to c4 check, king to c6 goes back, queen to b5, king to d6, rook to d1, king to d2, queen takes c5, king f8, queen takes d8. That is forced mate. Isn't that shocking? I did not play that because it's very long and it's hard to find in a bullet game. I maybe would have found it in a real game or online, a rapid game, but it's a bullet game. It's not really my turf. So bishop to e7 check was played, king to e6, queen to c6 check, f6, f2 was preferred with this engine, and now rook to d6, bishop c4 check, the only good move, a great move. Rook to e6, king to e7, queen takes e7 check, rook d7, queen takes e5 check, king to f8, and now bishop c5 check is a miss. Why is this a miss? As rook takes e4 is much better. And he did knight to d6. We were low, very low in time at this type of at this point in time of the game. And of course, you would expect us to blunder. Knight to d6, bishop takes d6, rook takes d6, played queen takes d6, but it's actually mate in 2 after queen to e8, king to g7, and now queen takes f7 mate. But I did not do that. I took the rook, and now after king to g7, I played rook e7. Again, queen to d4 is first mate. And if you do not see the mate, if you can go king move, bishop to d3 check, f5, rook to e6 check, king to h5, g4 check, king to h4, g takes f5 check, king takes h3, and now rook to e3 mate. Crazy, right? And what the hell I forgot. Oops. And if you played queen to d4 check, f6, there's rook to e7 or queen to d7, king to g6, bishop to d3 check, f5, bishop takes h5, deflecting the king, and if you take it, it will be mate. And if you don't take it, it still will be mate after king to f5, king to d4, and white is just completely winning. Again, I did not see that. I am very low in time, but this is very winning for me. Rook to e7, king to rook to e7, queen to g6, and now rook takes f7 check. Queen to e5 check, still much better here. As the best move is to play king h7, and now bishop takes f7. It's just winning, very winning. Now rook to f7 is consolidating. King to g8, the final blow. Queen to d8. Again, I'm very sleepy, but I hope you enjoyed this analysis of the game. Even though my accuracy is very low, I played some brilliant moves, and I hope you enjoyed it again, and I will see you in the next traders analysis video. Ciao. Bye guys.